Hey guys, it's your Thursday girl Danielle, and this week you get to meet our partners! Yay! So, this is my wonderful Mr. Lex.
Hi,
Babe,
how's it going, guys?
tell them a little bit about yourself.
My name's Lex. I'm 27. I'll be 28 this year. I just had top surgery 10 weeks ago with Dr. Garamoni in Florida, where I met all the other great people on this channel, except for Elizabeth. It's nice to meet you too. Yeah, I pretty much work all the time. I've been at work since 4 this morning, so I'm a little tired right now. But, yeah, we did a little question and answer thing. We're gonna go back and forth to kind of make it interesting. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you get to know us as a couple. I guess I'll go first. So, where'd we meet?
Apparently we met at a party, but I don't remember because I was too drunk. And I didn't live here at the time, I think. I lived in Riverside, and, when I remember meeting you is when I had already moved back from Riverside, and, we were out with friends or whatever. And, yeah, that's how we met, through mutual friends, basically.
Pretty accurate, yeah.
Where was our first date? We can do
Our
the
first
actual
fake date or our
yeah,
first real
I
date?
think you should do both. 'Cause
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
So, our first official date, I pulled up to his house at about 11 o'clock at night and called him and was like, get in the car, now. And he comes running outside like, oh my gosh, what's happening? And as he's getting in the car, I'm calling to make sure the place is still open. We drive like 20 minutes away to the closest Sonic and have Sonic for dinner. And he thought it was the most amazing thing ever because
I didn't even know there was Sonics open here. I thought they were like super far away, so for it to be like less than a half hour away was very exciting.
Yeah, so that was kind of our first unofficial official date. And then him being Mr. Fancy Pants here said, no, I've got to take you on a real date. It's got to be like for real, for real. And so we have restaurant week here in Southern California. It's like twice a year where a whole bunch of restaurants will do a prefix menu and it's like a certain price. And he looked up, it was restaurant week, and he found that Hornblower Cruises do a dinner cruise through the harbor. And so he set that up for us, and we got all dressed up fancy and did like a 3-hour dinner cruise, and that was our other official first date. So when did you meet the family?
I met your family before we even started dating. We had gone to the boat thing, right?
Yeah.
The Balboa Boat Parade. We had gone to the aquarium, me and my friend Shane, with Danielle and her partner at the time. And then we went to the Balboa light show thing because it was like all these Christmas lights everywhere. And basically met her whole family then. And then started dating like, I don't know, a week or two after that. Like a week after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before anyone gets any ideas, my partner cheated on me, not the other way around. We broke up because I found out that she was cheating. And somebody had the hots for me already, so
I was on it.
Yeah. He waited very patiently, and that partnership dissolved on its own. And then we got together like right afterwards.
Alright, what was your first impression of me?
First impression when I met you when you didn't remember, or when I met you when you actually
Let's do the more
me?
positive one.
Well, okay. My first impression of you when we actually remembered each other, I just thought he was like the cutest thing ever. Like cute and a puppy dog. I want to take you home and you be my pet kind of cute. I was just like, he's adorable. And I just wanted to like pinch his cheeks all night. I might have been a little buzzed. Oops, sorry about it. How long have we been together?
2 years, January, February, March, and 2 months.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Yep, 2 years, 2 months.
That's great. I know I got a little alert on my calendar.
Me too. Yeah.
I was like, I didn't even know what today was.
We're both that dorky. We've got our anniversary, a month anniversary on the calendar.
Do we have any traditions?
Ooh, any traditions? Well, as much as possible, especially since you work so much, we try to have date night once a week. And so we usually have date nights on Friday nights because we both tend to be off work by 5. That's pretty nice. And even if date night just consists of making homemade pizza and watching a movie from Redbox, it's still nice to get some quality time together.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was the first thing that you noticed about me? Be brutally honest.
Probably your smile, because, like you said, I think we were out at a club or whatever, so we're both intoxicated and super smiley in general. Not that we aren't all the time anyway. So, yeah. What is my favorite restaurant? Other than Roberto's, like an actual restaurant.
No. I say Roberto's is your favorite restaurant.
Only because the taco shop lady knows me so well that if I go there and I don't order what I normally order, and I get to the window and she sees that it's me, she goes, "What? No California with beans?"
Yeah.
So
true story. She started recognizing me now too. They'll finish my order for me, and I'm just like, yeah.
When you go somewhere too often.
Yep, basically.
Yeah.
If I'm watching TV, what am I watching?
If
This is a little embarrassing.
if you're needing a laugh, it's usually Bob's Burgers. That show is okay. It's not my favorite, but the episodes that I do watch with her are pretty funny. I would probably watch that on my own secretly and not let her know because she likes it so much. Like, I always think of when she makes up the songs, pull your pants down, pick them back up.
Yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous.
If no one's seen Bob's Burgers before, I encourage you to watch the episode where they go to like the Natural History Museum. That's the one that he's talking about. You can find it on YouTube or wherever. But yeah, the mom Linda starts coming up with little like petition chants, and they're totally inappropriate. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I think mostly I just have a lady crush on H. John Benjamin's voice, because I love Archer too, and Archer's like the most inappropriate show ever. But generally speaking, I'm either watching like crazy dramas or I'm watching stoner stuff because that's how
That's
I am.
what we do.
Yeah.
What do we argue about most?
We argue? I think mostly we just bicker once in a while when one of us is super tired and grumpy.
But it's not even that. You'll like say, "Oh, the cat box needs to be changed," and then that just means it's my turn to change it.
Usually.
But we try and take turns. We have like, okay, Monday's your day, Wednesday's my day, and then Saturday we split it. So it's kind of fair.
Yeah.
And he knocked that down again. Damn cat.
I think the other thing we argue about most maybe is that I tend to put my stuff on his side of the bed and he gets really mad.
When I come home from work, I just want to flop down on the bed, like face plant into the pillows. And usually when she comes home from work, my side of the bed's closer to the door, so she sets her purse down and she sets her clothes down, and then it just gets left there for the rest of the night.
I can't help it if my first thought when I get home is, oh my god, I need to take my pants off. That's just where they end up. It just happens. It is what it is.
Okay.
What is my favorite music?
Band-wise, definitely Incubus. I'm pretty sure I don't even know how many times you've seen them, because you've seen them so many times.
True.
But we both like pretty much like an eclectic mix of music. I wouldn't say we only listen to one thing. Like, she doesn't like country, which we just don't talk about that because I kind of do, but it wasn't my fault. But I've grown out of it, so it's okay.
We both had the same upbringing. We just reacted to it very different ways.
Yeah, we both were like basically only allowed to listen to country growing up, and so it has like a soft spot in my heart, and where she hates it. But my first concert when I was 7 was tickets to Garth Brooks, and that's like all I wanted for my birthday was to go to this Garth Brooks concert. And
I swear to God, I think the only CDs my mom owned were like the Garth Brooks greatest hits, and so that's all we listened to in the car, and I loathe it. I know all the words to all the songs as much as I don't want to.
What drink do I order when we go out?
Well, thanks to me, he discovered dark rum and ginger ale. So that's definitely what he orders.
Anywhere.
He used to order Jack and Coke, but now he orders rum and ginger. One of the local restaurants calls it a dark and stormy, and he'll always order that.
Yeah, either ginger ale or ginger beer, but mostly the rum.
Yeah. This one might be a little bit hard for you. Who's my best friend?
Oh, well, I would say currently, like, the people you hang out with the most are definitely Miley, like, every other day if possible, and then, Jax whenever you get a chance to, but also Garrett, I forgot about, and you're really close with your sisters.
I'm very close with my sisters.
Yeah.
Good job. These are all people you guys don't know, but he did a good job. He answered correctly. It was kind of a trick question.
If I could eat one thing every day, I think we kind of already talked about this. What would it be?
California burritos with beans.
Yeah.
Every day, all day long. You'd eat probably 3 of those a day.
One for each meal. That sounds about right.
And he used to.
Not for breakfast, but definitely lunch and dinner. So,
what color are my eyes?
Hazel. they change with your mood / outfit, but so mostly I would say hazel.
All right, fair enough.
What was our first road trip?
Monterey Bay, 2 months into our relationship.
How long of a drive is it from here to Monterey Bay?
It was about 7 hours.
And without stopping.
Ow! Sorry, cat. He found my leg and started clawing at it.
Hey, you need to calm down.
Yeah, and this one had never really been on a true road trip before. And of course, like, an hour and a half in, are we there yet? Well, how about now? Oh, are we there yet?
Was that the one where I was...
Are we there yet?
Was that the one where I was, like, packed and ready to go, and then, like, an hour into the car ride, I'm passed out in the passenger seat?
I had to feed him. I fed him a whole bunch of food, and then he passed out. I got him wrapped up in his little blanket with his pillow and put his seat back, and he fell asleep. And then I woke him up in the dead of nowhere outside of Santa Barbara and made him get out of the car, and he was so grumpy until I made him look up and he saw all of the stars.
It's just
there was
like
no light anywhere.
A blanket of sparkle, and then
no moon or anything.
Black everywhere. And then she got really scared because it was kind of like, what is that?
It was like super, super dark.
That movie, The Hills Have Eyes, or where they're all like at the base of
basically
the mountain.
every
scary movie,
stranded in a
but
deserted
yeah, there is nothing, and we're
area.
both on each side of the car looking at each other with like pitch blackness behind
No
us,
lights
and we're like,
anywhere.
Okay, we should go now.
There wasn't even a moon. It was very dark, but yeah, it was awesome. I decided to take him 2 months in to go to the aquarium because, you know, I'm covered in tattoos of
anything related to the ocean.
Yep. So it ended up being a very fun trip. He was like loving me forever for it.
We should go back soon.
Definitely.
All right.
I think that's about it.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.
Bye.